Hey folks, welcome back to another video of the Flutter Development course brought to you by Newton School. For those of you who are wondering who I am, so my name is Harsh Kumar Khatri and I'll be your instructor for this course. I am currently working as an intern at Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and I have been an ex-Flutter developer intern at AppScript, where my primary goal was to develop Flutter application based on the need totally from scratch. I am also an instructor on Udemy and Nutanix, where my Flutter development courses have more than 10,000 plus enrollments. Now you must be wondering what Newton School is. So basically Newton School is a platform which allows you to learn and develop the skills that you need for your best tech career. There are courses specifically designed for freshers, working professionals and for women with no prior experience in tech. Newton School first trains you for 6 months and helps you become a full stack developer. It also has a network of more than 300 great companies who hire directly from Newton School. So once your training is complete, Newton School also ensures that you are placed with one of the best companies in the country. They are also having a pay after placement program where you don't have to pay anything to Newton School until you get placed with a minimum CTC of 5 lakh rupees per annum. They also have one more amazing initiative which is known as Launchpad. In that Launchpad, you are provided with some of the courses for free of cost, and there is also an editor present on the website on which you can practice and work on those courses and get a certificate of completion as well. So make sure to check out Newton School and Launchpad through the link given in the description. So for this video, we are going to work on developing a background changer app totally from scratch. In the previous two videos, I have told you how you can develop two different awesome UIs totally from scratch. So make sure to check those videos out as well. Let me show you an example of the app which we are going to develop in this video. So it will be a background changer app. And you can see on your screen that how the app looks. So when you will be clicking on the change me button, it will be changing the color of the background along with the color of the button which is present saying change me. So when you will be clicking on this button, it will be changing the colors for both the things. We'll be implementing all the things from scratch. So now let me switch my screen and let's get started with the code. So here you can see that I have opened my project which we have created in the last video. So we have worked on making this UI. This is the second UI which we have created. So make sure to check that video out as well. So for I'll be using this project only for making the background changing app. So let's start by removing the code which I don't need for this video. So let me remove this everything which is present under the scaffold. So here it is and removing it. Now starting with the code for today's video. So as you have already seen the example of the app which we are going to develop in this video. So for making that app, we need to first create a list of colors. So I'll be creating a list of colors with the name of colors, and it will be having a type of var, and making a list and passing or adding some colors inside it. So colors.yellow, you can add colors of your choice. I am adding the colors which I am finding suitable. So I'll be adding 9 colors for now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So I have added 9 colors for now. Next we need to create some variables which will be useful for displaying what the current color is and what the current button color is. So creating those variables as well. Current color equal to colors.white and var current button color equal to colors.black. Changing it to var again. Next we need to create a function which will be used for changing the values of this current color variable and the current button color variable, and updating those values to the values which are present inside this list which we have created. So I'll be naming the function as void changing background. So void will be a return type, as we are not returning anything, so that's why it is having void. And the name of the function will be change background color, and it will be having the first thing it will be having is an int random variable which will be used for finding a random from the list of the colors. It will be generating a random value from the like length of the list which is available. So you must have seen me using this random thing when we were creating the dice app. So we are doing something similar over here. So this random is to be imported from dart math over here. Let me quick fix this. Let me import it from dart math over here on the top. It is already imported. Let's add the thing. It needs a dot, and then we'll be generating a next int from it, and inside this we need to pass the length until what length we want the random value to be generated. So I'll be passing the name of the list which we have created, so which is colors dot length. So what it will be doing is it will be generating the random values from the range of 0 to 8. It won't be including the colors length, which is 9. So it will be generating the values from 0 to 8, and the values which are present inside this color list are also indexed from 0 to 8. So that's why we have added it over here, and we are not adding 1 to it. Next, creating a similar variable which will be doing a similar thing. So the name of this variable will be random button color variable. So it will be used for storing the random value for the button color. We'll be changing the color of the button from this variable, and for the background screen from this variable. And next, setting the state so that the values of both these variables are updated dynamically, and we'll be setting the state in such a way that we are updating the value of the current color and the current button color according to the index or the random values which are generated above. So current color will be equal to color, and it will be taking the value from random, and current button color will be equals to color, and it will be taking the value from random button color. So this will be setting the state and updating the value of this current color and the current button color for all of the app, like throughout the app. Now let's work on the widgets which are to be displayed to the user in the UIs. So inside the scaffold for the body, we are not having any app bar over here. I am directly adding a body which will be having a container as its topmost widget, having the color as current color, and it will be taking a child as center. So for the child of this container, what I'll be doing is I'll be adding a container with the height of 65, and width, for the width we'll be changing it through adding a padding. And for the child of this container, I'll be adding a text which will be saying change me, and adding some style to this text. So text style, having the color as colors dot white, font size as 30, and font weight as font weight dot bold. This C needs to be capital over here. For this container, adding a color as well. So it will be taking the current button color. So current button color, and the alignment for this container will be center. So alignment dot center. The width for this container, let's add a padding to this container as well, so that it takes a width of the appropriate size rather than expanding to all the width. So all value with the 15. And let's add a width as well. I guess the width will be equals to 65 only. Let's make it media query dot of context dot size dot width by 2. So the half of the width of the screen will be occupied for displaying this, and changing the size of this font size to 24 so that change me could appear completely. So you can see that change me is appearing inside this, adding a gesture detector above this container so that whenever we are clicking on this container, it will be like running the function which we want or which we have created above. So gesture detector, and this takes an on tap which will be running the function which we have created. So the name of the function was change background color, and adding a behavior as well to it so that it also recognize the tap on the spaces which are present as a padding to this container. So this takes a hit text behavior dot opaque. I have already explained about this behavior in detail in the previous videos where I have talked about some of the commonly used widgets. So make sure to check out those if you are not having any info about these. So this completes our UI. Let me save it once again. And now when I'll be clicking on this change me button, you can see that the color of this button and the color of the background screen is changing. I'll also be explaining you how these things are occurring, but first see how these things are changing. Like the change me is changing the background color, the button of the color. So what is happening is when we are clicking on this container, the change me button which we have created with the help of the container, when we are clicking on it, it is running this change background color, which is intent creating two different random variables with this random with the name of random and random button color, and we are like getting the values of this from this list on the basis of this random values which are created, and then assigning the color which are present inside this list to the current color and the current button color, and these are updated dynamically. So the values of these are also updated in this container and this container. So as the values are updated dynamically, the changes are also appearing on the click of this button. So this is how the things are taking place for this background color app. Now there is an assignment for you which you need to create. I'll be showing you the solution for that assignment in the next video. So let me show you the assignment. Let me pull up my screen quickly. So here you can see that this is the thing which you need to create for your app. Like you have to add another button over here which will be saying auto change, and when you will be clicking on this auto change button, the colors for these both the buttons and for the background will be changing automatically. You don't have to do anything. The change me button will be having the similar functionality as we have created for this now, but the auto change button will be changing the color automatically without you being without you clicking the button again and again for changing or for updating the values. So this is your task. I'll be telling you the hint of how this will be working in the next video. I won't be explaining you all the code, although it is available on my GitHub, so you can check that out if you want to have a reference to the code, or if you are stuck at something while you are working on this particular thing, so you can check that out to solve your queries. But in the next video I'll be giving you a hint of how you can create this, so make sure to check that video out as well. And if you have got to learn something new from this video, then make sure to give a thumbs up, share this video with the people in your community who want to learn Flutter, or in the communities where people are talking about Flutter, so that they can also learn about new things from this course and attend this course. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to get the latest updates about the videos being posted every alternate day related to the Flutter development course. Comment down what you have got to learn from this video, and if you want us to cover something more, so I would be more than happy to add some things which you want to learn to this course. Also make sure to check out Newton School and the Launchpad through the link given in the description. So they are doing amazing work, so make sure to check them out as well. And thank you for watching this video, and make sure to check out the upcoming video for the hint and another project which we are going to create in that video. And thank you for watching this.